You will learn why winning in business actually means winning at value. We'll define sales-ready lead and explain why value is the most important factor in sales. At the end, you'll know how to evaluate your value propositions. In the strategy presentation, you learn that the first choice in developing your winning strategy is defining what winning means to you. Our definition of winning includes helping you win in reaching your profit potential in your market. We do that by engineering sales-ready leads. A sales-ready lead is a person who has been educated about your value and is prepared to enter into a sales conversation. A sales-ready lead begins with getting the attention of an individual and then engaging them in an educational conversation about the value of your product and services, whether it's solving a problem or fulfilling a high-interest want. That person compares that high-interest want to the value you offer and weighs the value of their cost in both mental and financial terms. Now, mental costs include time, effort, energy. It might be a learning curve in using your product, and all other monetary costs, learning how to use a software application, for example. Your prospect compares all these costs to their perceived value of your offer, and if you're successful in conveying that, meaning it outweighs their perceived cost, they can consider you as a solution to get the result they want. If you do that, they can move to the state of consideration to raise their hand to enter into a sales conversation with you. Now they're at a sales-ready level of engagement. It's really simple. They weigh the value that you offer against their perceived cost. This is the formula for creating a yes, a conversion, a sale. Why people say yes is not a mystery. Providing the clarity and believability of your value for them to say yes, that's the challenge. This is why value is the single greatest conversion factor and best single way to grow your company. This is so central to winning profits, and yet companies commonly overlook the proper development and presentation of their value. They leave a lot of profit on the table. We take all our clients through value proposition worksheets to help clarify and intensify value propositions specific to each product and service and to each market segment which they've defined. When developing your value propositions, you must answer 3 questions, any or all of which are in the minds of the prospect. If I am your ideal client, why should I buy from you rather than any of your competitors? Second question, if I am your ideal prospect, why should I buy your product or service rather than an alternative or substitute? And third, if I am your ideal prospect, why should I buy your product or service rather than not buy at all? The yes fulcrum illustrates the measurement of value versus cost. The measurement is the net force of your value proposition. People say yes when they perceive your value outweighs their cost. The cost force is the sum of material and mental cost. It's not uncommon for a company to short-sightedly throw money at an advertising channel and then neglect paying the mental cost to make it work. Winning takes work. It doesn't happen by pushing a button. Cost can have many meanings, including money, lost opportunity, time, energy, resources, and more. The value force equals appeal plus exclusivity. Appeal is a high-interest want. Exclusivity is a powerful intensifier to your value. The more exclusive you are, the more value you have. And greater value supports a premium price. That means greater profits. We identify your only factors, which is a product or service having both a high interest appeal and it can't be found anywhere else. You got to have at least one only factor to be seriously considered a solution. Finally, score your value propositions based on 4 defining factors. Use a simple grading scale from 1 to 5 and assess where you need to improve to create a yes in your prospect's mind. For each value propositions, give your score between 1 and 5 for appeal, for exclusivity, for clarity, and for credibility. In this session, we examine value proposition assessments at an expert level. We can help you achieve access to mastery at engineering profit-winning value propositions. We'll develop copy aligned to your only factors. And bottom line, you have to win at value to win at profits. Propects One is your partner in winning profits. We use advanced online technology and provide access to teams of experts who engineer qualified, data-targeted, sales-ready leads to win profits.